Yo, yo, yo. What's up with y'all? It's the first episode of Wicked and Wild Stories from Kobe James. Like, share, support. I'm going to be coming with these stories every day. So this first story takes place in Lowell, Maryland. DC Bmore Riot. Jobcorps. So as a young man, I was ripping and running around, bipping and backdooring and doing all type of crazy shit. I got caught up in some shit. Know what I mean? So I decided to say, hey, I'm gonna go to Job Corps. The judge was trying to throw me away. So I said, no, I'm gonna go to Job Corps and try to get my life together. So I packed up all my stuff. I head to Job Corps. Now, in Job Corps, I didn't know what to expect. You feel me? So for your first week, you in a class. And whoever in your class is pretty much who you run with for the first couple weeks or whatever till you figure out what's going on for real. Because we all came here together and we all don't know what to expect. So we all in the class, it's 5 of us. Now, sometimes it's all guys, it's guys and girls, and then it might be all girls in a class. Each week is new weeks. Each week is new people coming in. So this was my week. So we all get in the class. We all, get to know each other names and where we from and all of that, this and that and third. And long story short, none of us know what to really expect. So we headed to lunch. It's our first time leaving the classroom. We walk out the door, headed to the cafeteria, and all eyes is on us, the whole facility. So we must have looked over, and we see 20 niggas walking behind one nigga. Keep in mind, we all 16 years old, 15 years old, or whatever. So we all look at each other like, what the fuck we get ourselves into? Or whatever. So time passed. We go get our room keys. We go to the dormitory. We start setting up in our rooms. Now in Job Corps, you got a roommate. So we was doing all this during school hours. So we don't know who our roommates are. You see what I'm saying? So we get comfy or whatever, get our little stuff together. We move in our little dormitories or whatever you have or whatnot. And we drive on. So the week go by. Everything cool for real. We get to hooping. You know what I'm saying? You got people over here doing illegal activity, whatever they got going. You got people playing ball. You got people walking the strip or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. Ain't nothing really popping. It's just some chill shit. So the following week comes, and a nigga from the streets that I knew popped up on me like, yo, this is my first week. I'm like, okay, bet. Now this guy, he had 8 brothers. All of them was thorough. They wasn't going from the streets that I knew. And so, everybody in there trying to make their way, trying to figure out how they gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do, what they gonna dodge on, who they gonna run with, blase blah. So, long story short, I guess he got into it with some guys out of DC about some blood shit. So, long story short, They questioning him, seeing where he from, what he got going. Now in the midst of all this, you know what I'm saying? Them 20 guys that was walking behind that one dude, they took notice to the guy that I knew from the streets. Cause we was all from the same city. So a couple days later, he running around with those guys. You know what I'm saying? And so, me not knowing, because I just came here last week, he just got here this week, we don't really know how this program works. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, he moves in a room with a DC cat. So, a couple days go by, or whatever you have it. Like I said, him and the DC niggas got into it. So one of the niggas from DC, we gonna call him Lordhead. Lordhead was like 7 feet. He was a tall guy who, you know, cracked jokes and shit like that, you know. He wasn't really like thorough, you know what I mean? And so, one night we had roll call. During roll call, you know, everybody sit in a room in one room and you gotta wait for your name to be called to make sure everybody in the dormitory. So boom, after roll call, the DC nigga Lordhead goes into the guy's room from DC who's sharing a room with the guy I know from the streets. So, you know, people be selling their little snacks, their little cigarettes, their little toilet paper, whatever you got, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you may have, they jamming. Everybody selling something, trying to get a couple dollars. Because in Jobcorps, you only make $20 every 2 weeks. So, he trying to jam, trying to get his little snacks or whatever you got, whatever you may have it. But he started joking around with the nigga in the nighttime a little bit too loud. So the nigga I knew from the streets, he gets up like, yo, you gotta get up out of here with all that. Yo, I'm trying to get some rest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear all that loud shit. So boom, Lordhead like, what? You know who I am, nigga? Yo ain't say nothing. Yo just stay quiet. Yo, let him get it off. Let him say all the dumb shit he was saying or whatever. So boom, Lordhead leave. The next day, Lordhead go back to the DC niggas like, yeah, yo try to jump out there on me. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. This new nigga that just got here, he don't know how we get down up here, da-da-da-da-da. So, the next night, like 7 DC niggas go knock on the door of your room with the other DC nigga and the nigga I know from the streets. So boom, keep in mind, the nigga I knew from the streets was running with the niggas from Baltimore with the 20 niggas walking behind the one nigga. And I ain't never seen no shit like this because I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Baltimore, I'm young. I done seen some shit, but I ain't never seen no shit like that on a certain type of level where so many niggas follow one nigga, right? So boom. The nigga, like I said, the 7 niggas knock on the door, like boom, boom, boom. So they question yo that I knew from the streets, not knowing that he was a thorough. He don't give a fuck about who it is, how many niggas, whatever. He going, like it don't matter. So they knock on the door. They like, yo, you got a problem with us or something? Like what's going on? What's up, young? What's going on? What's the issue? You got something you want to get off your chest? So he like, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all niggas. I slap the shit out all you niggas. So they like, fuck it, and see my man in the bathroom. Now in Jobcorps, you got 2 rooms on this side, 2 rooms on this side, and 4 niggas share one bathroom, 1 toilet, 1 shower. So it's like a little breezeway in between the bathrooms where you could go to the other side of the people's rooms, or you could go inside your room. So it's like a little middle way right there or whatever. So boom, they put one of they little weak niggas on him. You know what I'm saying? To try to go head up with him. He punishes him. So then he like, nah, fuck all that. Where the tall nigga at? Where the tall nigga at that came in my room all loud and shit the other night? Where the fuck he at? I want to see him. Now, most people, they knew Lord Head. You know what I'm saying? So they knew Lord Head was willing to get out there. He was kind of like a bully type nigga or whatever you want to call it. But he was more like a jokester. You know what I'm saying? So after he scraped the Lord shorty up, they tell Tall Head, yo, he want to fight you. What's up? He want to fight you now. Now, like I said, we don't know where we at. I ain't know where I was at. I ain't know how real this shit really get. So long story short, they don't know yo got a banger in his back pocket, like a little banger, like a little knife or whatever, like a little banger or whatever, right? So they get to putting their shits up. Everybody watching from the rooms. So these two niggas is in the bathroom, and everybody from DC is on the other side of the bathroom in the other room. And he just in his room. Nobody ain't really come from Baltimore to really know what was going on yet. So boom. They get to squaring up in the bathroom. Lord Head catch him. Boom. Caught him. He eats it. He picked Lord Head. Keep in mind, Lord Head 7 feet tall. This nigga picked Lord Head up off his feet and drop him on his low ass head. Boom. After he drops Lord Head on his head, after he pick him up and drop him on his head bounce off the sink, pop, pop. He fucked up. So now the DC niggas like, hell no. They just all get to jumping on him and shit like that. Wop, 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 wop. Pop, 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 banking them. It's like 10 of these niggas, between 7 and 10 of these niggas, thorough niggas, just jumping this nigga. Yo pulls out the banger out the back pocket, get the wailing that motherfucker on everybody. He stabs like 4 niggas. Stabbed one nigga like severely, like the nigga down on the ground just bleeding, like yelling, ah, ah, ah. He stabbing everybody. He got a knife, he got a knife, he got a knife. Now at this time, you got something called the bubble. So the bubble is in the middle. You got 4 wings, north, south, east, and west wing. All this happened on east wing. So now at this time, the commotion is getting up. Everybody starting to come out their rooms now, because everybody like, yo, what the fuck going on? So boom. Now, at this Jobcorps, you got 2 female dormitories and 2 male dormitories. But most of the niggas that the nigga I knew from the street was running with, they was in another dormitory. So while he in there fighting these niggas and stabbing the niggas up and shit, the nigga at the bubble, we're gonna call him Lion Ass Steve. Cause I got a story on him too. We're gonna call him Lion Ass Steve. So Lion Ass Steve, he get on the horn. Yo, yo, yo. Keep in mind it's nighttime. He's the only person around watching all us niggas in this dormitory. He gets on the horn like, yo, yo, yo. I need help. I need help. They fighting. Everybody coming out their room. Now when everybody coming out their room, we got cell phones. So niggas call over to the other dormitory like, yo, yo, yo. They jumping, yo, that just got here. So boom. All the niggas in the other dormitory that he ran with got up, put their shit on, whatever, ran over to our dormitory, came through the front door. In my dormitory, it was like a lot of DC niggas in my dormitory where I was at. And where the other side, it was more so Baltimore niggas. Because everybody kind of like stuck together if you was with what you was with. So, long story short, all the Baltimore niggas get over there. And all hell just break loose. Niggas get to scrapping, niggas get to stabbing, niggas get to fighting. Keep in mind, this is my second week. Niggas scrapping. Everybody come out their room, everybody jumping involved, everybody getting involved. So boom. After he get to stabbing all the niggas up and niggas get to stabbing and fighting and shit, they try and lock the shit down. They calls the police. Cause this shit got so out of control, they had to call the police from out in the regular world to come on the campus to try to cease this shit. So niggas is getting stabbed left and right. Niggas bumping in the doors, blood all over the hallways. Shit getting spooky. So me, like I said, I was new. I ain't really know too many people. I ain't really know what was going on. So at the bubble, it's like a little thing at the top of the bubble. You can just sit and watch everything. So me being me, not knowing nobody, not getting nobody shit, cause I don't really give a fuck. I hops on the top of the bubble and I post up, watch the whole shit unfold. So another nigga from Maryland, so the nigga that I knew from the streets, he finally gets up out the room. They get up off of him. He gets in the hallway. He just get to cracking anybody he see. Mow, hitting niggas just left and right, knocking niggas out. One hitter quitters. Like I said, he was thorough. He cracking shit. Mow. Running through the hallways, hitting anybody, knocking niggas to sleep. So long story short, it turned into like a whole riot. The whole motherfucking dormitory got like 50 niggas just rumbling, going at it, stabbing, fighting, picking up shit, throwing shit, busting glass, tables, motherfucking all kind of shit. And I'm like, where the fuck am I at? Shit was so crazy. So long story short, the police pull up. Now, the Jobcorps is surrounded by a whole bunch of woods. You know what I'm saying? One way in, one way out, and nothing but just woods around it. So, keep in mind, this nigga done stabbed like 4 or 5 niggas. He done knocked out like 10 niggas. All these other niggas is stabbing and fighting. It just got crazy. Then you got the women. DC and Baltimore women from their dormitories run down to the men dormitories. Now, that's not allowed. Because really it's past curfew. So nobody should be doing nothing. All women that run with certain niggas. And this when I realized that, damn, women go crazy too. They with the shit too. Because I ain't never seen nothing like that. So all the women come down to the dormitory. They start getting into it with the other women from DC. Wop. Everybody fighting, hair getting pulled, everything. So that started the whole shit, that kicked the whole shit off from my city. Takes off through the woods. They bring the helicopters out for this nigga. And swarm the whole motherfucking campus with the helicopters, the dogs, all that shit. So long story short, it took them like 40 minutes to find the nigga. He was like up in a tree or some shit just out the way. So they grab bring out the woods. They calm all the shit down and shit. Everybody go back to in their rooms and shit. And that's what it was. The wicked and wild stories of the Jobcorps. DC versus Baltimore riots. Fuck with me, y'all. I'm going to be telling y'all different stories every day. On the road to 100K. Liddy gang, where y'all at? Fuck with me. I love y'all. I'm out.